Greetings. Jamie Stangram here with something that's not Star Wars.
Let me explain. Last summer I formed a band of non-musical celebrities to make a song for BBC Get Playing. This included Peter Mayhew, Jeremy Bulloch, Greg Grunberg and Ahmed Best. Oh, hang on. Also in there and not Star Wars was Iwan Rheon, aka Game of Thrones penis-removing sadist Ramsay Bolton. I wasn't taking any chances.
Hello, Iwan Rheon.
Hello. Why do you don't need those for this.
Are we cool?
Yeah, we're cool.
Iwan actually released an album of his own in 2015, and here are some extra exclusive bits from our time together, not involving my man bits, but instead hard-hitting questions like this.
Is your ringtone Who Let the Dogs Out?
No.
Disappointing answer. Do you have any dogs?
I don't have any dogs, no.
Did Game of Thrones put you off dogs?
Put me off those particular dogs.
Now, Ramsay B was quite fond of dishing out some serious torture.
Yeah.
Throughout the series?
Yeah, he was into that.
Yeah, he liked a bit of that. Now, what would be your musical torture? What would break you?
I tell you what I hate, there's an advert with this guy doing some weird dancing, and it's like the Big Bad Wolf.
Oh,
and
duck
that song
sauce.
makes me want to claw my eyes out.
How does it go?
Big Bad Wolf, and then there's just some really poor...
Stop there now, I don't want you to claw your eyes out.
Yeah, it makes me feel sick.
So if you could flay anybody for musical crimes against humanity, it would be Duck Sauce?
Yes. Yeah, they deserve it, I think.
The Big Bad Wolf.
We recorded some in a place called T Cerdd in Wales, in Cardiff, and then we did the mixing and the more tricky synth sounds and a lot of the additional guitars and stuff in Rack Studios, which was cool. It's an amazing place. Got my brother in, Aled, yeah, he came in and did a couple of tracks.
The Welsh language was there,
Yeah.
which is like an instrument in itself.
Yeah, it was really nice. I've always wanted to do something with Aled, and he's a great musician and a great singer, and it was, it was lovely to get him in, and he got him in for Feel It Coming as well, to sort of create like an accidental Rheon chorus.
People will know you from Misfits, where you broke onto our telly boxes for the first time, but you were doing theatre before then. I know you've done live shows when you were promoting the album initially. Did that theatre experience help you with your live music shows at all?
I don't know. I really approach both of them in such a different way. With theatre, you rehearse something and somebody else has written and you present it, I suppose. But with music, it's something a lot more personal for me because I've written the songs, so it's kind of a lot more exposing, I suppose, to get up and actually stand and it's all on you.
I must ask you a couple of Game of Thrones questions. I don't want to, but it's in your contract that you must be asked a minimum of 3 pages worth of Game of Thrones questions.
I never do that.
No, it's a new thing for you. I'm expecting fresh responses, worldwide exclusives here. Now, the Battle of the Bastards. Am I right in saying that you spent something like 20 days for what was 8 minutes of footage, yeah?
Yeah, well, it was, I think it was like 3 weeks or something. We were there in that field. We're still shooting this scene, guys.
Was that in Belfast?
Yeah, just outside Belfast, yeah. It was, but it was, it was quite, obviously, they have to like break it down into like little bits, so often I'd just be sat on a horse looking at nothing and sort of having to imagine, thinking about, that was a good lyric. Writing tunes with my horse.
Now, you initially auditioned for the role of Jon Snow. Away from the cameras, do you reckon you could take out Kit Harington?
No problem.
Were you happy with the way you went out as essentially dog food?
I was quite pleased with the end. I thought it was very just and fitting and had a lovely sense of irony to it.
In some ways, is it a relief for you now that it's over?
Yeah, I mean, it's in many ways it means that I'm free, which is great for the first time for ages. But obviously I'm really sad to leave such an amazing show and not be a part of the whole thing anymore. It just, that's sad. But I guess, I don't think the character could have really gone much further. I think it was the right time for him to go. And yeah, it's kind of a bit of a release to be able to sort of do anything I want now, which is great.
Has your mum seen it yet?
No, she won't
really?
be seeing it. Yeah, no,
is that her decision or your decision?
I think it is. I mean, she generally struggles with things that I'm in unless I'm a nice character or that, because I mean, Misfits she didn't like because all the kids were mean to Simon and so she couldn't handle that. And then Game of Thrones, I mean, it's just, she doesn't need to see that, does she?
Well, I'm not sure when she can see it then, because I did think after playing Ramsay that you might be done with portraying evil characters for a while, and then I noticed one of your next roles.
Yeah, Hitler. Yeah, but it's a young Hitler. It's kind of before he's become the... I mean, he was still quite crazy, but it's before he's kind of politically motivated, and it was him. He was trying to be an artist. That's all he wanted to do.
But surely it stops there for you now, because I mean, where can you go from Hitler? Genghis Khan?
Yeah,
Simon Cowell?
Simon Cowell, yeah.
Donald Trump?
Oh, I think I'd do a wonderful Donald Trump.
Is there any part of you, especially after playing Ramsay, that maybe still now is kind of worried about being typecast as a bad guy?
Oh yeah, that's something massively that I have to look out for. But this, you know, it was a short film. It's not an ongoing thing or anything. It was just, but you get offered to play Hitler in a half-hour sort of satirical view of him trying to be an artist. You can't really turn it down. But yeah, I mean, I think I have to be very wary now of not playing too many baddies.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Jamie Stangram told me to do this because he's a ridiculous human being, which I've discovered in a matter of a few minutes.